Right. Picture this. Late night, cup of tea gone cold. Me staring at website analytics. Bleak. It was like watching paint dry, only less exciting. My website traffic, about as lively as a sloth on a Sunday. Something had to change. Then bam! Stumbled across this thing called content cluster. SEO. Sounded fancy, but promised big results. Intrigued? You bet I was. Time to roll up my sleeves and give it a whirl. Now I'm no tech whiz, but content clusters? This I could understand. Basically, it's like building a mini website within your website. You pick a broad topic, your pillar page, then you create smaller related articles around it, your cluster content, all linked together, nice and neat. Think of it like a delicious roast dinner. Your pillar page is the juicy roast and the cluster content, all the yummy sides. First things first, I had to choose my battles. What did I want to be known for? Decided to focus on what I know best, hosting a chat show. That became my first pillar page. Then came the fun part, brainstorming cluster content, interview tips, guest etiquette, funny anecdotes, you name it. Each piece carefully crafted and linked back to my main pillar. It was all starting to come together. My hosting a chat show pillar page became the mothership, full of juicy info, tips, and tricks. Around it orbited articles like 5 ways to make your guests feel like stars and crafting killer interview questions. Another pillar focused on comedy writing. Clusters included finding your comic voice and writing jokes that don't bomb. See the link? Each cluster article, a delicious side dish enhancing the main course. Now, for the juicy bit, the results. Remember that sloth-like traffic? Not anymore. After implementing content clusters, my website visits skyrocketed. It was like someone had swapped the sloth for a cheetah. Organic traffic, the holy grail of SEO, went through the roof. People were actually finding my website through search engines. Turns out, Google loves well-structured, interlinked content. Who knew? Well, apart from SEO gurus, obviously. Section 6, engaged readers, happy brand. And it wasn't just about the numbers. People were actually sticking around reading my stuff. Engagement metrics like bounce rate and time on page improved dramatically. They were hooked. Turns out, when people find valuable, interlinked content, they're more likely to explore. Who doesn't love a good rabbit hole? Happy readers, happy brand. It's a win-win situation, really. Section 7, climbing the Google ladder. Remember those bleak days of languishing on page 10 of Google? Ancient history, my friend. Content clusters gave my website the SEO boost it desperately needed. We were climbing the ranks. Keywords I targeted started ranking higher and higher. Some even made it to the coveted page 1. It was official content clusters were my new secret weapon. Shh, don't tell Google. Section 8, becoming the go-to guru. The best part? All this juicy, interlinked content positioned me as an expert in my field. People started seeing me as the go-to guy for chat show hosting and comedy writing. Brand authority? Check. Credibility? Double check. It was like leveling up in the game of online visibility. And who doesn't love a bit of expert recognition? It's good for the ego, you know what I mean? Section 9, join the cluster revolution. So there you have it, my content cluster SEO journey. From bleak website traffic to industry recognition, if a chat show host with a questionable tea-making habit can do it, so can you. Give content clusters a try. You might just be surprised by the results. And hey, if it doesn't work out, there's always tea.